This beautiful young woman is Terri Lynn Winchell of Lodi, California. She would never get a chance to graduate high school or even get to enjoy her adulthood. Terri was 17 years old when she died on January 8th, 1981. She was brutally tortured, murdered, raped, and left for dead. This is Peltier Road, which is known for several different things. Up and down this road you'll find vineyards that lead to wineries. You might even see crosses on the side of the road in memory of those who died in car accidents. This road also has a deeper level of paranormal activity due to its shady past. This is the road where Terri Lynn Winchell would take her last breath. Terri was a kind-hearted soul that would do anything to help a person in need. On January 8th, 1981, she agreed to help find a missing dog. Little did she know that the dog did not exist. She was walking into a trap that would lead to murder. Richard Ortega was having a homosexual relationship with Terri's boyfriend behind her back. Richard wanted her out of the picture. He asked her for her help in finding his lost dog. Richard Ortega had asked his cousin, Michael Morales, to tag along. Michael was a thug and had a reputation of being a troublemaker. No one knew if Terri knew of Michael's past. Richard and Michael picked up Terri at her house to look for the dog. Terri sat in the passenger seat while Richard drove and Michael in the back seat behind Terri. Richard and Michael chose Peltier Road because it was an old farm road in rural Lodi. At some point, Michael took out a leather belt and began to strangle Terri from behind. Richard was driving somewhere between North May Road and Bender Road when the attack took place. Terri fought back and the leather belt broke. Richard panicked and yelled to Michael to hit her. Michael used a hammer that was in the back seat floor. He hit Terri in the head until he bashed her skull in. Richard stopped the car near Bender Road. Michael quickly got out of the back seat and opened the passenger door, grabbing Terri out of her seat. Richard kept the car going and was the lookout. Terri's body was face down on Peltier Road. Michael grabbed Terri's feet and began to drag her off of the road. He placed her in a grapevine between two trees. There, Michael began to rape Terri and stab her in the chest 4 times. Michael eventually ended his realm of debauchery and quickly hopped back in the car with Richard. They sped off. At some point, Michael went his own way, and Richard went back either home or somewhere else and cleaned his car thoroughly with chemicals. That night, Terri did not come home, and her parents became very worried. They called the police and reported her missing. The very next day, January 9th, 1981, Richard Ortega is brought in for questioning about the disappearance of Terri Winchell and confesses to committing the murder of Terri with his cousin Michael Morales. On January 10th, 1981, Michael Morales was arrested at his residence. The police found Michael's broken belt containing Terri's blood hidden under a bedroom mattress. The police also found 3 knives and a hammer with traces of blood hidden in the refrigerator vegetable crisper, and blood-stained floor mats from Richard's car in the trash can. Terri's purse and credit card were also in the house. Michael Morales had used $11 from Terri's purse to buy beer, wine, and cigarettes on the night of the murder. Also, that same day, Richard's car was impounded as evidence. Terri Lynn Winchell is buried at Cherokee Memorial Park in Lodi, California. On a recent trip to Lodi, me and my friend Joel stopped to pay our respects to Terri at her grave. We both spent some time in prayer, praying for her and her family for their loss, as well as praying for justice to be served. On April 6, 1983, a California Superior Court jury in Ventura County convicted Michael Angelo Morales of the 1981 Lodi rape and murder of 17-year-old Terri Lynn Winchell. The jury found that Michael committed the murder while lie in wait by means of torture, and he had personally used a hammer and knife in the commission of the murder. The jury returned 2 verdicts imposing sentences of death for Terri Winchell's murder. Michael Morales' execution date was originally set for September 22, 1989. However, he has appealed many times. The last known date for execution was February 21st, 2006. Well, he is still alive and sitting on death row. Currently, California Governor Gavin Newsom has suspended all executions to take place in the state of California. When and if that's ever lifted, Michael Morales will be the first to die, as he is number 1 on the list. Justice needs to be served for Terri Lynn Winchell.